All right, all right. You know, it's a mansion, but I'm from South Central, so you open your door and you look to the left and the right. I'm just playing. Now come on in.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Grammy-nominated singer, actor, author, model, and $15 million man, Mr. Tyrese Gibson. And today we are rating his Atlanta, Georgia mansion featured on Architectural Digest.
Total 25,000 square feet. The house is 6 stories, and it has an elevator.
That's a lot of house. $4 million worth of house to be exact, although it doesn't look 6 stories, so maybe we're going subterranean today?
This room right here is like, I kind of nicknamed this room Zen. The moment that they come into this room...
To me, this is the complete opposite of Zen. There is literally not a single inch of space not covered with knickknacks or accessories. I mean, there is so much stuff in this room. He has a mirror just propped up between the drapes. It's not even hanging on a wall. Tyrese, we got to pare this back 50, 60% and then decide what should stay. What are we doing?
And so what I did was I went online and I actually ordered a replica of an actual Oscar. And you'll see in the front, there's no name on it. So one day, I believe, I'll be taking a picture like this backstage while talking to the press that's always...
That's cool. I respect that. Do you guys find any value in positive thinking or visualizing success? I visualize each of you hitting the like and subscribe button right now. Did it work?
I'm gonna take y'all into my love nest. My room has a password on it because it's on the main level. This is one of the rooms that I'm very, very, very proud about. All of these...
All right, we've drastically scaled back the amount of accessories in this room, so we're making progress, baby steps.
It's all vibes. I think I went a little too far with how...
You don't say. Did you guys ever watch the show MTV Cribs back in the day? If so, this should bring back a lot of memories. They would always show huge mansions just like this, and the highlights were always who had the biggest aquarium, what was in the refrigerator. I think 50 Cent only had vitamin water and no food, which was a big controversy at the time for some reason. And then, obviously, the car collection. But the best episode was Lil Wayne's. He built a platform in his living room and just stuck a jacuzzi, got rid of all of the furniture, put the jacuzzi and maybe a big screen TV. Wild. And then Shaquille O'Neal had a 70-foot Superman bed, and Rob Zombie had a white polar bear taxidermied. Crazy.
Headboard came with the bed, and then I said I wanted to add some additional energy on the wall.
Additional energy.
Suede 24-karat gold buttons.
Did he just say 24-karat gold buttons? Flexing.
Marble floors from floor to ceiling. Glass.
For those of you who watched my Connor McDavid video, that guy was obsessed with marble. He'd put it everywhere. Floors, walls, ceiling, you name it, he'd stick it there. This is a much better way to go about it. I like the solid color on the floors, the marble on the walls. Best room in the house so far.
Put some regular curtains up in here, but the marble had to continue. We didn't want to go from marble to some little flimsy curtain. Marble curtain. It rolls over.
I'll give him that. I've never seen marble shower curtains before, so that's a first for me.
Get out of my bathroom. So this right here, this is the dinner table that only a chosen few has been able to sit at. I wanted this room to be so comfortable where...
The word comfortable is an interesting choice. Everyone has their own perspective, and style can be subjective. However, for me, this is very uncomfortable and over the top. I mean, you got 24-karat gold buttons, plaster on every wall, excessive decorations, even the chairs in the dining room are literal thrones. This is just too much for me. On a positive note, I do like the vibe in the office. The house is nice. My issue is just the furniture here.
We are going to come into this room and say hello to my chef. This is Chef.
All right, before we eat, I'm surprised at how industrial this kitchen looks compared to the rest of the home. All of the cabinets are the flat panel. You've got the glass inserts and even the stainless steel tops. It's very commercial. I would have expected dark wood cabinetry, ornate gold fixtures, possibly granite countertops, so this is rather unexpected.
We're in the deep south.
Hey, come on!
And then this is penne pasta.
I also think those are 3 refrigerator and freezer units along that back wall there.
This is jasmine rice pilaf. I'm very famous for it. It's just jasmine rice, really, but it's very flavorful.
I'm hearing that the person who owned this house that I bought it from, spent $350,000 on the kitchen.
Okay, either the seller was completely lying or he got ripped off. This should have cost around $200,000, maybe $250 tops, but not $350,000.
All right, so
no way.
You come over here, and this is where we normally eat dinner every day, right? So as a family, I want to show you something here.
I've only seen Tyrese in movies where he's obviously playing a character, so it's refreshing to see his real personality. He seems like such a humble and generous guy. I think I've said that about every celebrity we've reviewed so far, but this especially goes for Tyrese.
She prints a menu every single day, and it's just a beautiful thing to be here. All right, so now we're going to go outside. I was born and raised in L.A.
All right, now you've got my attention. I really like this oversized terrace, how private the landscaping is.
I found a chateau.
What is up with this red leather couch? That's going to get destroyed out here, Tyrese. Although it might be for the best. It does need to go.
I mean, the highest gloss, shiny paint with the most expensive wood you'll ever see. And
that looks to be mahogany, which is expensive, but the most expensive wood in the world is actually agarwood. It's $50,000 per pound. It's used in perfumes and traditional medicines. It's known as the wood of the gods. For comparison, a 2x4 will cost you about $5. High-end mahogany will run you about $25 a square foot, so quite the big difference.
What you're looking at is an outdoor theater. The screen is humongous. I have never seen an episode of AD.
This outdoor space is without question the star of the show. You've got over 2 private acres, the pool area, and now this outdoor movie theater. Tyrese is best known for his role in Fast and the Furious. To make an analogy from that, this outdoor space would be the Vin Diesel of the franchise. I'm curious, are you guys team Vin Diesel or team Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I'm staying out of that argument.
It looks big, but watch how big the screen is after I walk up to it.
Speaking of The Rock, he's got numerous houses. One of them is, I think it's in Hawaii. It's worth about $100 million. Maybe I'll review that.
The screen is actually outdoor and it's waterproof. So I want to take y'all back in the house.
Before we get to the rating, I'll tell you some interesting facts about Mr. Tyrese Gibson. He bought his first home at the age of 16. He started modeling for Tommy Hilfiger at 17, is deathly afraid of owls, and his dream job as a child was to be a garbage man.
This entire bottom floor, this became the John Singleton suite. Everything.
Now I understand how this is 25,000 square feet. He has 2 of everything, 2 offices, 2 living rooms, 2 dining rooms, and now 2 movie theaters.
In this house, and this is the very top floor, movie theater, screening room. Shh, 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 shh. We did a private screening of Fast 9 in this room. And I did the screening with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I said, please don't wear no baby oil to the screening because you're gonna stain my seats. He didn't listen. Cost me about $300.
Could you imagine if Dwayne Johnson came to your house and stained your seats? What are you gonna do? Nothing, exactly. Oh, I love Tyrese, but this house didn't do it for me. It's mostly the furniture, though. It's not a 7, so I think, Tyrese, it pains me to say this, I'm going with 6.6 stars. I like the curb appeal, I like the 2 acres of land, but we need to pull this furniture out and just start from scratch. 6.6 stars, my man. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm curious what you guys think. Am I too low on this one? You be the judge. Tyrese is a good dude. See you guys later. Bye.